Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
He juked him, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
The keeper.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Bengals.
Now Joe Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Burrow's pass complete to
John Ross, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
makes the score.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Bengals score.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And here are the Browns for their opening drive. They'll have a former Heisman Trophy winner calling the shots, hailing from the island of Oahu in Hawaii, Marcus Mariota.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Forced out to his left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Mixon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, Burrow flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Bengals 7, Browns nothing.
On the delay, it's Mixon. Need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He's got his man, Boyd. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango.
Joe Mixon.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
To number 80.
Tyler Boyd, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
Complete to Jarvis Landry.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the gun, Mariota. He finds backup complete. And he is going to have a Browns
That's good.
first down as they're able to. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
6-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Mariota again. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, it's Mariota. And that is incomplete.
Mariota's pass.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. He's got it. Touch T. Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime, and what's been... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
5 brings up 3rd and 4.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 50.
Mariota now from the 50. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Working out of the gun. Mariota to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Check, check.
They run it again with Chubb. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
That's good.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mariota now to throw on first down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A first down throw for Mariota. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Joe Mixon, the
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Taken down at the
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Try and give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
yards. First down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle.
The tackle
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
It's just me and you.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Joe Mixon on
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Like 22.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And no, it's incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll run it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 3. Here we go again.
Play fake. Mariota. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle made.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to keep it here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
60 bison. Crash.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60. Hey, I'm coming. Mike, 55.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Mixon with it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go. Beaten season will continue. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion